Hello again, everyone. I have opened two new die sets this morning. The penguins from Gummiapan and this bauble from CraftAddictionUK. And what I want to do is to make another shaker card. So this is what I used before. There was a dome there that I used for a shaker card the other week, and I've got another one here. You can buy these domes from various places, but this one was with a magazine, I think, so you know, it was just how do you get this off? There to use. I didn't want to use the stuff behind. I thought it was a little bit twee. I don't know what I got the magazine for in the first place, really, but anyway, there's my dome. Oh, there are three. I didn't know that. Excellent, more for another day. That one was only just one. How bizarre. Anyway, that's all to the good, isn't it? I'll put those back. Right, now, what I had to do to make this into the shaker card, I had to find something, a circle that was going to cut out the middle. I tried this against the dome and the dome fits through, which is brilliant. So what I need to do is to make an aperture in the front of the card for the dome to pop through, and then I can put the bauble on the outside. Clear as mud? Let's just get going, shall we? That's my card base, which I haven't folded yet, which I'll do presently. These are my shaker bauble things that I'm going to put in the little sequins from Altenew. And behind the penguins, I want to have a little piece of card, which I've just put through my embossing folder for snow. So that'll be a little bit behind it. Let's just see, behind there like that. Top half. And I thought, I got this die out. Why have I got that, you ask me? Well, I thought I could put that kind of like that at the bottom, and that could be the iceberg they're standing on. Do you reckon that'll work? I think it should be okay. Can I fit them above it? Well, they can be on it, can't they? They don't have to stand on the top. They can just be kind of on it. So I thought that was a good wheeze, really. I just wanted a jaggy edge, and that was the first thing I came across. So those are for later. I've got 3 sets of penguins because I want 3 layers. And I don't know if I'll manage this because the top layer, all I want is the beak. I don't know if I'll get it out. It is so small, but we will see. I thought I would have a simple greeting, be merry. This is memory box, I think. So I've cut that out twice. I got all of these bits, to be honest. That, those, all the penguins, this, from the offcut from this card. So let's just see. I thought that could go kind of there. This can go kind of like that. And we'll have a nice big old bow on the top. I think this is going to be silver. That's going to be silver. We'll see how we go. Let's just find the position for this. Move those penguins a minute. It needs to be slightly north of central because I want to fit that in the bottom down there. So my aperture is going to go kind of about that level. Okay. Let me do that first. About there. Okay, just make a hole in this. I did do a lot of my die cutting to start with because, to be honest, it's a bit of a waste of space. If I know what I'm going to do, if I'm working things out as I'm going along, obviously I need to do the die cutting then. But if I've had a little think to start with, then, you know, I can save a lot of time by cutting it out first. This is one of my Presscut nesting dies. They are sized very close together, so you can nearly always find a circle or a square or whatever of the dimensions that you want. So there's that. That is going to be stuck on the outside. this is going to go popping through like that. It's not a perfect match, but this was the nearest bauble to match the size of the dome. So what I want to do now is to put this behind there, and I'm going to put some tape runner right by the edge. Okay, now this can be just dropped into the gap. There's not going to be much of an overlap. Perhaps I should have, if I'd chosen a smaller die. Tell you what I'm going to do. What I was going to do is put a thing over the top, a sheet of, this is overhead projector sheet actually, so I'm going to cut a bit of this off. This will hold it in, so we will be fine. Okay. All this has got to do is to keep that like that, and I can stick that to this, so that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is, first of all, just put a bit of anti-static in there, because it's, you know, they're going to stick to it if they're not careful. I'm now going to put some adhesive around the edge of this. Is it going on? It's not going on. Let me use some white glue. Okay, let's put some white glue around here. Now I'm going to pop some of these in. Should be plenty. Now I'm going to put this piece of overhead projector film over the top, and then this can go, where did I have it? Looks pretty central to me, doesn't it? Like, let me just get this adhesive not showing. If it overhangs the edge, you can see this tape adhesive. Just need to push it back so that it's behind the aperture. Okay. Now they're all in. Okay. Now what we have to do is make up our picture for behind. This is going to go over there like so. I need to join those two together, so I could do that, couldn't I? And then we'll colour these. I'm just going to use you know, a paint marker for this. Okay. Just to make it a little bit more, I could do a third layer, but I think 2 will be fine. All right, got a silver large paint marker. Give it a shake. Anything that's got a ball bearing in means there's something in there that needs to be mixed. So if it's got one, give it a shake. Okay. This gives a lovely finish. It's not like mirror card that's absolutely in your face. It's a softer sort of finish, more satiny. I really like it. I have got boxes of mirror card actually, but I kind of prefer it this. Okay. I think that's probably got it. Just leave that to dry for a little while. So let's just have a look at these penguins. over there. Okay, this one's lost his nose, so that's going to be the bottom layer. So I need one of each, two, which is the third. Oh, this is the third one. Okay, so that's going to be the bottom layer. I'll put a little bit of shading just down the left hand side of their middle bits. Like that. The next layer, I want one of each again. 1, 2, and 3. And this one's going to be the black bit around the outside. So let's just do the black bit. Okay. I haven't bothered with shading with this, I'm just doing it black. Okay, are we all done? Looks like it. This is where I need my glasses on, because I'm going to just cut the black off to stick on there. Shouldn't take too much, I think. There's a little snip here. And a little snip here. Any more? It's just the nose, I think. There. And there. Do I have to stick that in 2 pieces? Yes, I think the nose comes past it. Okay, I do. Right. Let's stick this bit on. Probably could have left that nose on actually, because I want the nose a bit higher, don't I? Yes, that's what I should have done probably. Let's just get this on. Gosh, it's tiny. On this bit. This is the middle one, isn't it? Let me just put a little, I don't know what colour beaks penguins have, but I'm going to give them a sort of an orangey one, I think. What does this one look like? That'll do. This is the chap, isn't it? There's his nose. Oh, it's on my thumb. Silly, isn't it? There we go. There's one of our penguins. Now I'm going to do the same with the other 2. I'm going to cut these off and stick them on. One, 2, and 3. This is all rubbish. Just try and get these things. Oh, that's the one for there. Okay. We'll stick this onto the bottom of here. Okay. Stick those on there. Let's just see if that fits. Just about. Let's stick those down. The reason I'm doing this is that seemed to have gone a little bit cloudy with me putting the anti-static powder in. So I just do this so they can get coated in it, so they'll move around more freely, and it'll also clear the vision through the dough. Okay. Let's just pop these on. There we are. I think what I'll do is put some glue all the way around here. Oh, that's too... I'm just going to put some foam tape around here because I want that lot lifted away from the surface. So I will put some foam tape on. This needs to be stuck on there. Let's put some glue on this and we'll stick this on. Before I won't stick the top down. Won't stick that down because I want to get a ribbon through there. So I will leave a little gap for that. And that's going to go just there. Now I'm just going to see if I can get a big old bow through this using my bow maker. It's going to be a bit tricky, but we'll see how we go because I've stuck that down now. So we'll have a kind of big job, I think. We go round and under. Now this is the bit that I want to go through, move that out of the way, through here. Oh dear God. Let me just straighten off this edge a bit. Might help. Through there. Okay, now let's get it through. I need it to go over here in a knot. Let's just see. I have an idea that it might be a bit on the large side. Let's just see. Let's see what it's like with the Be Merry on the bottom. It looks a bit top heavy to me. I think we might need a sentiment that goes right the way across there to balance it out a little bit more, really and truly. So let me have a look and see what I've got. Christmas sentiment, something longer. What's this chap? Merry Christmas. That one might do better. Let's just see. Let's see. I don't know what make this one is, I'm sure. Merry. It's a bit too long, isn't it? Try again. That one might just do. Let's have that one. Well, at last, I've stacked the sentiment twice, coloured it silver and put it on, and I think it sort of balances out the size a little bit more. So learnt a few lessons. I actually should have cut a slightly smaller aperture for this particular dome. I'll have to remember that next time I use it, because I say I've got those other ones still left. So thanks for hanging in there. I looked at my one of my videos the other day, and this particular one, it had a butterfly on it. It had 10,000 viewings, and there were 1,000 thumbs ups. So a lot of people must have looked and just kind of carried on. So if you could possibly give a thumbs up, it does help enormously for those of us trying to build our channels a little. So if you could put a thumbs up, it would be really, really helpful. So thank you so much for watching, and do come back and see me again very soon.